I used to believe there was no hope. I used to be stuck in what everyone told me. I used to just kind of do what it is I thought everybody thought I should do, kind of thing. But then again, I had a mind of my own, and it started to branch out, and it started to do what it is it wanted to do naturally. You can't contain it. You can't contain it, man. Some people you just can't control. That's just the way they are because they defy the laws of physics, the laws of gravity, because that's the way they are, dude. And there's a lot of those people out there, But when you look at how many people are actually out there, there's probably not very many of them. So maybe there's not very many. I mean, there are a lot, but there's a lot of people in the world. So really, it's not that much, but it is a lot, depending on the way you look at it. So I try not to get on the other end of that because what I mean is when you say depending on how you look at it, right? You can kind of say things about things in certain ways and then you get a different kind of take on it. And it's kind of the whole thing with like Democrat and Republican. That's a good example because it's like you both see the problems. You both see what needs to be done, but you have different solutions to it and different tactics and different things that you want to do and different things you believe, and therefore it kind of mixes in with a lot of different stuff, and it gets a little bit complicated, probably stuff that only 80-year-old men with nothing left to do in the world should be concerned with, because let's face it, if you're 80 years old you're probably just going to watch the news and munch on a granola bar or something, you know what I mean? That's what happens. Get your oatmeal and your prunes, watch the news, and shut the hell up. Just kidding. I don't participate in elder abuse. In fact, I'm so scared that I'm gonna get charged with elder abuse. I won't even help elders because I just feel like if there was an accident, something happened, then I'd be abusing an elder. I'm just joking. I never really thought that far into it, but you know what? I do try to stay away from people. I'm gonna be honest. I do try to stay away from people. And in this little controversy inside of myself, this tiny little personality syndrome, this little disease called me, which, inside yourself, you can be way bigger of a deal than you think you are because you're you. And that's all that really matters is you to you. But, other things do matter to you that affect you. But really, all that matters is you, right? Because if all that other stuff didn't really, wasn't going to matter. Like, if you had your own planet, I mean, would you really give a shit if someone blew this one to smithereens? I'm just joking. You definitely would care. You love it. How would you ever want to leave, by the way? But anyways, yeah, I used to believe there was no hope. I used to sleep a lot. And I'll just be honest, I was severely depressed. I was on a lot of different medications. I tried a lot of different stuff. But I got off medications. I probably actually, I'm just gonna be honest. I escaped from the insane asylum. Yes. Escaped my straitjacket, the padded room, all of it. I bounced out of there like it was a Mario level. I'm not very good at that though. I'm not very good at Mario. I was never very good. No one bought me a Nintendo. That's why I wasn't good. Damn it. Damn selfish parents. Not buying their kids the stuff they need to believe. That was probably the whole problem too. No one ever bought me a Nintendo when I was a kid. That was the havoc. That was what caused my near death experiences. Why I'm so traumatized and now spreading my trauma throughout the airwaves in an attempt to relate to other people so we can feel connected through our thought processes. Send out the signal, boy. Send out the signal. Ping, 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 ping. Sending out the traumatic signal. Can you connect to me? I'm a human being. Okay, I'm not going to start singing. But you get the gist of it, okay? I used to have no hope. I was probably brainwashed by a lot of the music I was listening to, but just naturally, it happens to people when they start to believe things like there's no point to life. This sucks. I'm such a failure, a loser. So let me try to make internet videos to try to get approval from other people to get me out of this depressing tire fire I've been thrown in, and the rubber is burning my skin, and I don't even know who I am anymore. I look in the mirror, I don't even know who I am anymore. But yeah, I used to have no hope at all. I used to lay in bed thinking about stuff, listening to music made by people who were also conflicted in many different forms. I think there's just so much controversy and so much complication, so much complexity to life that maybe for my brain in particularly, it was a lot for it to process. So it just kind of, you know, it just kind of all mashed together. But I was able to figure it out. It took some time, but yeah, I got better. I started to just think better things. I was determined to quit, just quit feeling that way. And now I feel better. I do things. I have a life. And that's kind of funny when you think about it because it's like all you really wanted was a normal life. It all came down to your parents in the summer of 1995 not buying you a Super Nintendo. And it almost cost you your life. I knew people with Nintendos, Super Nintendo, Nintendo 64? My friend got a Nintendo 64 for Christmas? I didn't have a PlayStation. Anyways, PlayStation was pretty awesome. My first time I played PlayStation, I couldn't stop. Crazy. Sega Genesis? Yes, please. Well, I'm out of here. I believe and hope now. I'm very hopeful. Hopefully, life doesn't shit on that. I'm doing good. In the neighborhood. Peace out.